Hey guys, it's Emma from Peaks and Valleys again. This video is going to be kind of done over a couple different days because it is going to be a couple day process to make everything. But today I'm going to be showing you how to make an oil reed diffuser. So for those of you who don't know what it is, it's basically one of these cool jars, and you fill it up with some oil and some scent and a little bit of vodka, and you put three different wood reed sticks and they're sticking out on the top, and what happens is the oil travels up the reeds and it scents up your room. So yeah, so let me show you some different containers that I got. So there's a grocery store by my house that had those on sale, and those are the ones that I'm going to be using for this video. It looks really cool. We have a mirror kind of top, so the glass looks really cool with that. So the first step of the video that we're going to be doing is decorating them. So in past videos I've done YouTube tutorial on how to do simple staining glass. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to stain these with alcohol inks in some different colors. And then the second day what we're going to do is we're going to add the vodka, oil, scent, and the reeds, and then put it all together. So the different ingredients that you need to make the reed oil diffusers are obviously, besides the bottle, which is the first thing that you gotta find. I found these at a Meijer grocery store. They were like on sale for like $1.50 each. The oil. So you need an oil that's really light. So almond oil is a good oil you can use. Safflower oil. Pretty much that. And you only need half a cup. Not half cup. Quarter cup. I'm sorry. So only about 2 ounces of it, and that should fill out to about here. You don't want to fill the whole thing. You only want it to be 3/4 of the way filled. And then you also need a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons, depending on how much oil you're using, of vodka, unflavored. And then the last thing you need is 15 to 20 drops of your essential oil. So I'm going to be using like lavender, peppermint, eucalyptus, a citrus, a rose, some fall spices, and a Christmas tree balsam kind of scent. And then the last thing you need is to put the reeds in there. And the reeds you can get somewhere at like a craft store. Usually like a Hobby Lobby has them, Michael's, Joann's. And then that's it. To decorate these, you can decorate them whatever way you want. You can put stickers on them. It's kind of up to you, but if you want kind of like a classy kind of look, you could just have it plain because the oil is going to be yellow. Or you could do your alcohol inks, which is what I'm going to do. Alcohol inks don't wash off, so that's why it makes it really nice. So after your oil is all gone, you can save the bottle and use it for something else, like just as decoration in your house. So once you get all your ingredients and you know that you have everything and all your supplies, the next step is to prepare your bottles. So if you can see right here, there was a label right here, the price label. You want to make sure that you get all of that off so that none of that sticky residue is left on there for when you go to do your alcohol inks, because it will kind of change that. And then once you kind of scrub that off there, you just need your rubbing alcohol and alcohol inks, and you can get started. So like I showed in my last video, Tim Holtz has a cool stamper that you can get. And it looks like that. It's like $5 or $6, and it comes with these felt pads that you can buy, or you can just get your own felt. And to Velcro it on the bottom, you can just put that on there. For the first one, I'm going to do this jar, and I decided to do mermaid, just that one, indigo, and grand. And all you do is put a couple dots on the ink pad, and you're going to stamp the container. Okay, and here is the first one. The mermaid color kind of got mixed in there. But it looks really dark now and you can't see it. But when you add the yellow oil, it's really going to bring out the colors and you'll be able to see it, especially when you add the wood. And then be all complete. So we're going to set that one on a paper plate on this side, and we're going to start the next one. So this one we're going to do the other style. So you need rubbing alcohol and your alcohol inks. Oh man. And you can either use Candier or you can swirl it yourself. I'm out of Candier, so I'm just going to swirl it myself. It doesn't matter what rubbing alcohol you use as long as it's more than 50%. Colors I'm going to use are Sunshine Yellow and Watermelon. So what I'm going to do is take my paper towel and over this plate get my jar and get rubbing alcohol all over it. Alright, and before it dries, open this up. Oh man, it figures I can get the yellow open. It's always a good thing to have tools nearby to get the yellow open. It's an older one, so get some more on there because it dried. And you don't want to put too much rubbing alcohol on so that it's dripping, but you want it to be really covered. And let it go. Okay, and this one looks pretty good. Looks really pretty, actually. So that was the watermelon and sunshine yellow. And set that off to the side to dry. And here's the third jar. So we're going to get rubbing alcohol on there. Colors that I use for this one are a purple. I cannot figure out what color it is, the name. This one is teak wood. And this one is there's no name on here. So we have like a brown, a really cool green, and the purple. So less ink is more sometimes. This turned out with like a brown, orange, purple, and green. It's kind of a more natural looking one. That's kind of cool. More earthy kind of tones. So let's pull all three back. So we have this one, We have that one. And we have that one. So in my next video, I'll be adding the safflower oil, vodka, and essential oil, and the reeds to complete the oil diffusers.
Okay, so now that the jars have been made, the next step is to get the oils made for the reed diffusers. So you want to use a light oil. I'm using safflower oil, and you could use almond oil as well, and you need a 1/4 cup of safflower oil. Okay, so I got these cool jars, and because I have a show, I'm just going to put the oil in these jars first, and then eventually when someone buys them and takes them home, they're going to put them in these jars. So I'm going to pour my safflower oil, 1/4 cup, into my container right here. Okay, and the next step is you need 1 tablespoon of vodka. So since I'm only making a few, just got a little one there. I'm gonna pour that right in there. Okay, and the very last step is to add essential oil. So I'm going to add, for my first one, I'm going to make lavender. And you need about 20 drops of it. So, scoop this back a little bit. There we go. About 20 drops. Okay, now your solution is all set. And there's your oil. I do actually have some really cool lavender to add to it. So that's a bag of lavender. Super cool. And we're actually going to float a little bit of that in the container here. And then you're all set. The last thing you need to do is get your reeds. So I'll show you those in just a second. Okay, so we're going to get a little bit of lavender from the bag. Just put that in there. And we're just gonna kind of mix it up just a little bit. And there you go. Literally smells so good. So good. So we're just gonna tape this up for tomorrow, and then I'll show you the reeds. So the last thing you're gonna do is get your jar, put this oil in here, and you're going to take your reeds and go like that. And these are bamboo sticks, so what they will do is they will soak up the oil really well. They're nice and thin. I don't know if you can see. And they will soak up the oil, and you just put them in there like that. And voila, you have a reed oil diffuser. I will also be doing rose, which I have rose petals for, and then eucalyptus as well. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye.